Hello, my name is Jay and I have 5 poems, and this is the first of the 5 poems, and it goes like this. A man was walking home from work when suddenly he saw a child with a handbag sat cross-legged on the floor. "Excuse me, little boy," he said, "what are you doing there? Has somebody abandoned you and taken off somewhere?" The child didn't say a word, but opened up the zip. The man bent down to look, and what he saw caused him to quip, "My goodness me, good gracious gosh, you should have said before! No wonder you are sat in that position on the floor." And so, the mystery solved, the man continued on his way. What a story he would have to tell his wife that day. My next poem is a poem that was very topical in 2006, but now doesn't really quite have the sting that it had then. But I'm going to read it now anyway, because apparently that's fine, so it's awesome. My name is Noel Edmonds. This is Deal or No Deal. This week our guest is Dorothy. Hello, how does it feel?
I'm really pleased to be here, and I'm feeling very keen. And so I'll start proceedings with the number 17.
Well, Dorothy, good luck to you. Let's open up and see. Inside box number 17, hooray, it's 50p! So 17, interesting choice. What made you go for that?
Well, 17's the age of my late husband's neighbour's cat.
Your method's working really well. You sure know how to play. I'll just pick up the phone, see what the banker has to say.
Well, come on, Noel, spit it out. What offer did he make?
I'll leave you all to wonder during this commercial break.
Oh, Noel, what a star you are. A Channel 4 hero. There's no one quite as good as you who could present this show.
I'm really pleased you think so, because I really think so too. Can you keep a secret that I'm going to share with you? For now the cameras are switched off. To you I shall reveal the real reason why I'm hosting Deal or No Deal. You see, back in the 90s when I worked for the BBC, I had a family primetime show called Noel's House Party. The ratings were astonishing, but then one fateful day, the BBC betrayed me and they took my show away. My God, I was so angry and so full of bitter rage. How dare they take my life away and throw me from the stage? So, upon that very day, I made a solemn vow. I'd get myself back on TV, sometime, somewhere, somehow. For 6 years, nothing came along, until eventually, some men in suits from Channel 4 got on the phone to me. They said, "We've got a job for you, a new exciting show. It's not as good as Countdown, but why not give it a go?" When I arrived there, I could simply not believe my eyes. You mean by picking random numbers, people win a prize? The viewers won't enjoy the show, there isn't any skill. To see my bearded face again will make them all feel ill. And this, my friends, is where my little story takes a twist. I knocked on Paul McKenna's door, the TV hypnotist. I said to him, "I've got a show that no one wants to see. But if you help me, things could really turn around for me. I beg you, teach me how to be a hypnotist like you. I need those skills to do some evil deeds I want to do." He did just what I told him. Well, he didn't have a choice. I made him do it with my quite persuasive, whiny voice. So now, although the show was bad, I didn't really care, because since my training, I'd become hypnotically aware. They'll think of changing channel, but before they get the chance, I'll hypnotize the viewers with my crazy stare and dance. And everyone, the young and old, will watch me every day. They won't know what they're doing, but they cannot turn away. I'm such a genius, Dorothy. My plan has worked so far, and soon I'll take over the world.
Oh, you disgusting fiend. I knew it all along. Why do I watch this stupid show when better things are on? You'll never get away with this, you crazy bearded loon. I'll tell all the authorities. You'll be arrested soon.
I highly doubt that, Dorothy. Back in your trance you go. For now the cameras are back on, let's get on with the show.
I think I'll leave box 21. I'm saving that till last.
Well, Dorothy, just take your time. Hold on, Noel, not so fast. McKenna, so we meet again. What are you doing here? Your show has gone on far too long. It ends right now, I fear. You think that you can stop me by whatever means and cause? Well, my hypnotic powers are now just as good as yours. Look, Noel, right behind you there. What is that crazy thing? I better take a look in case it's something interesting. Hey, wait a minute, I've been tricked. There's nothing there at all. No, Noel, honestly there is. It's out there in the hall. I'm out the door, I'm in the hall. What is this all about? Quick, Dorothy! Slam shut the door so Noel can't get back out!
You saved the day! You saved the day! How can we thank you, Paul?
You do not need to thank me. It was no effort at all. And so the world was safe again, with Edmonds locked away. And folks, be on your guard. He might come back again someday.
My third poem was written when I was 6 years old, and so I am going to read it the way it would have sounded when I was 6 years old. Yay! I bought a balloon for 20 pence when I was at the fair. I dropped it by mistake and it went right into the air. I missed it oh so terribly when up and up it flew. And then I had a horrible thought, it probably missed me too. But one thing made me happy as it floated in the sky. It must have had a lovely view, 'cause it was up so high. Yay!
My fourth poem is an incredibly serious political poem, and so I'd like to get political now, if that's all right with you. Last year, my friend invited me on Facebook rather urgently to join a group she'd started and was proud as proud could be. She said, I've got a great idea. Just put your name and email here. Together we will stand and we will stop the BNP. I said, what will my email do? She said, we just need folks like you to stick it to Nick Griffin and his band of evil men. And then when we have got enough, we'll circulate this powerful stuff and everyone will know exactly what we think of them. Now, I don't live in South East London, and I'm not insane, and therefore treat the BNP with fear and much disdain. That's why I voted someone else when I made my selection. I asked my friend how she voted, and she said, what election? I said to her, I thought you might have stayed up on election night, and she said, no, I didn't vote on Thursday, I confess. I said to her, but don't you see the bitter, stupid irony that you're the actual reason we've been landed in this mess? The people who vote BNP, they're not like you, they're not like me. It doesn't take a lot to make them angry or confused. So if you choose to miss the boat, well, guess who gets more of the vote? And don't say you weren't warned or that the system's been abused. So do something about it while you've actually got the chance. Don't let things happen here like 2002 in France. Vote Green, vote Labour, vote Lib Dem, vote Tory, I don't care. Just vote for someone and don't say that you were not aware. And if... now, unfortunately, that's as far as the poem's got. I've never got round to finishing it. I've now reached We've now reached that time where I'm going to read you my very last poem, and this last poem is a particularly special one for me because I was stoned off my tits when I wrote this one. Hey! And at the time I thought it was genuinely very good, but I'm going to read it for you now, and the poem is simply called Constellations. Constellations are all bollocks. They do not look like things. But clouds are, on the other hand, such lovely, lovely things. They're big and white and fluffy. They float along all day. Along and up, up and along. They float along the way. But here's something I've thought of. I've thought of it right now. I do not want to be a cloud. I want to be a cow. For cows can run and jump and sing. Clouds, they can't at all. In fact, I don't want to be a cow. I want to be a bull. A cow, if that was what I was, would be a something wrong. For cows are fat and weak and meek. But bulls, why, they are strong. But anyway, my point is this. I've got one thing to say. Constellations are all bollocks rubbish, in every way.
So, you've insulted the galaxy. You haven't finished a poem. You're getting brilliant points for that, but the childlike and cute does not work with Vogon. So don't discount that. Wipe that from your memories when voting.